Alright, welcome to the stream everybody, and welcome back to the Game Cave. Weasel Bandit here. Just a quick question, can you guys hear me? Alexander, you are online in the chat, can you hear me? A little bit of a delay between. Wait, okay, great. You guys can hear me. Good. Thank you for that. So I will be starting a game here in Rimworld, a game that I enjoy very much. I already have a lot of hours in this game. It's a game that was very generously gifted to me by one of my subscribers. The dancing chair from the deep. Super cool dude, super chill dude. We have been chatting a lot on Steam, and he wanted to give me this game because I had it on my wish list, and he wanted to help me out because, well, my finances aren't always the best. So he gifted that to me. I have always been planning to make a tutorial for this, like the one I did for Prison Architect. I am yet to know the game well enough to do a good enough tutorial for that. So it's been just sitting in my Steam account. I've been feeling so badly about him giving it to me like 7-8 months ago, and I haven't done anything for the channel yet. So I decided now that I have begun streaming, then and of course that now that my Prison Architect failed miserably, I would give it a go and see if I could fail just as miserably in Rimworld. And I'd say that the chances are fairly good. Fairly good. Great. So let's just start new colony. Crash landed, lost tribe, the rich explorer. Will we be 5? Or will we be the classic? Or will we be just one person? Usually I like to be one person, but that's a little bit because that when I start as one person, I start with a little bit extra technology researched already, but I think I'll do Lost Tribe. I think that'll be pretty good. It is a little bit difficult because you have to research a lot, but that's what I'll be doing. And hello to everyone, Blake, Alexander, Lloyd, welcome to the stream, if I hadn't already said so. All right, the AI storyteller. I'm just gonna try and describe as best as I can here. Cassandra, she will create, as it says, creates story events on a steadily increasing curve of challenge and tension. Phoebe is she gives a lot of time between disasters to relax and build your colony, but beware, at high difficulties she'll hit as hard as anyone. And Randy Random, for some reason a favorite among the YouTubers that I've seen. He'll just generate random events, and yeah, I don't know. I would give it to you guys. There are 3 people watching this stream right now. What do you think? Should I do? I'm gonna do the extreme. I'm gonna do the rough challenge on one of these. What do you vote for? Cassandra, Phoebe, or Randy Random? So steadily increasing, a lot of time between disasters to build the colony and to set that up correctly, or just a lot of random stuff happening without any control over it whatsoever. That could mean I am very, very lucky and get a very, very good start and very, very good, what do you say, good colony and well-off colony, but it could also mean that we won't survive the first few weeks or days even. Right, we've got 1 vote for Phoebe. What do someone else say? Okay, 2 for Phoebe. That is what we will be doing. So Phoebe on rough. Yes. We'll just do this. Usually I generate the whole globe, but we don't really need the whole globe. So yeah, it does take a while to to generate the world. So and we will never explore the whole world. So it's good enough. All right. So we need to find a place where we will set up our colony. I personally like to be somewhere where there is like where there's no real winter, where there's a growing period of all year. So let's just see what it says there. 30 days, 24 days, growing period year round. That is something that I would personally like to be. An average temperature, winter temperature and summer temperature. This seems like an ideal place because it's not too hot, it's not too cold. Growing period year round, which means that we won't have to go a winter season where we can't grow our food. So that fits really well. So let's just say next here. And Blake Richards, you've never watched this game. Do you have any experience with the game? Have you seen anything about it at all before? Alright. And now to get our tribe members. And this is always a little bit of a difficult time because we want someone who's fairly good and also one who's not incapable of too many things. Usually I randomize until I get someone who isn't incapable of doing stuff, because that just doesn't make any sense. If you're a tribe, you should be able to do some things. Like sometimes it's incapable of firefighting. That just doesn't make sense that you are incapable of firefighting. In my head, of course, there could be some scenarios where someone couldn't be. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna randomize until I find incapable of none. That is good. He is very, very good at crafting. He's a wimp, which means that he's weak and cowardly. Even a little pain will immobilize him. Not something that I'm looking for in a tribesman. Slowpoke, neurotic and kind. That means that he will move slowly. Neurotic, he will work quickly, but he'll break sooner. He's kind. Okay, I think this is pretty good. He's good at melee. He's good at medicine. He's good at cooking and mining. Alexander, I will answer you in just a moment. Good. This will be my first one. Green. Incapable of social. I can live with that. She won't be in charge of talking to the prisoners. That is all right. Trait staggeringly ugly. Her face looks like a cross between a drawing by an untalented child, a malformed fetus in a jar of formaldehyde, and a piece of modern art. Okay. Fair enough. Ugly people are people too. Good. Too smart. Global learning factor plus 80. That's something I like very much. Mental break threshold plus 12. Well, okay, it's a good trade-off, I think. So she's very good at artistic, crafting, and intellectual. I'm gonna keep her as well. Over here we have someone who's incapable of dumb labor, which means he's a lazy schmuck, which means I don't want him. So this is much better. Jealous, so she wants an impressive bedroom. Okay, I can live with that. And she's kind. Okay, good. Good at melee, good at animals, good at medicine. Fair enough, I'll keep her too. Jaguar, incapable of social. Also good. Pretty iron-willed pessimist. Yeah, I can live with that too. Also, Brio, incapable of caring. We've got only one person incapable of caring. I can live with that, but I'd like someone who's a little bit good at shooting at least. So we're gonna keep going until we get someone who who has a burning passion for shooting, because I would like at least one person to be able to shoot well. Seriously? Not a single one with a burning passion for shooting stuff. There it is. Incapable of social. Okay, so we've got 3 people incapable of tending to the prisoners. Fair enough, I can live with that. Masochist. For Abernathy, there's something exciting about getting hurt. He doesn't know why. He's just wired differently. Well, of course he should be welcome too. Optimist. Permanent mood effect. Good. And he has a brother, Black Gabella, which is the first one. Well, good. I think this is our tribe, so let's just get started. The gods were very angry. The blood machines came at night. They swept through our village, cutting and burning your people with their blades and devil fire. Only a few of you escaped. Now, after a harrowing journey on foot with no close friends to turn to, you must build a new home in the wilderness, like your ancestors did. So, we are starting off right here, and I have to get into these controls again, because it's been a while since I played this game. Like 5 months or perhaps even longer. So orders, where is it? No, this was what I was doing. Yeah, forbid, unforbid, and no, unforbid for all the tree there as well, all the wood. That unforbid. You, let's see, you are good at melee, so you will have that equipped club. You are also very good at melee, so you will take that. You are very passionate about melee. You will get a short bow. Where was the last? Oh, Abernathy. You will the one who is very fond of shooting. And yeah, good. You will take that. Good. Need colonists' beds. Yes. Okay. So now we are started here. Alexander, I would really like to answer your question, but I would prefer to do it a little bit later, because I have to get into this game again, and it's been so long since I played it, so I have to concentrate on this. Will that be alright? Great, thank you. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is build a couple of rooms for my colonists here. So we'll build, like, let's see, 5 rooms, little hallway in between. That'll be that for now. Alright, also we will put in a door right there, and we will put it in... Oh! We will need a hallway here as well. Right there. And then we will do that. Good. And so... Good. And also there and there, and put in a door. No! Still not good enough. Good. Alright, they will start to build that, but we will also have to chop down some wood, simply because I don't think we will have enough to build all of these walls together. Alright, so while they're doing that, I might as well answer Alexander, because it's coming back to me pretty quickly how to play this game. So let's just have them do that. Alex, you have been asking me what I think about your channel, and I checked it out a little bit. I haven't watched any in-depth analysis of the channel yet, but I took a quick glance over it, and it reminds me of when I got started. It's very new, but you can already feel a burning passion for the channel, and that's good. Passion is the most important thing about it. Alex, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? because I would like to harvest. No, is that? How is that? Is it that we are? We should be able to just. Oh, cut plants. There it is. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Good. All right, Alex. You say you are 14 years old, and well, you could kind of hear that in your videos that you weren't like 30 years old. But there is nothing bad about that, in my opinion. Some people would say to you that you're too young to build a successful channel, and that you should wait a couple of years and all of that. People who say that, don't listen to them. If you have a burning desire to do anything, it doesn't really matter how old you are or what it is that you want to do. If you have a desire for it, if you have a passion for it, do it. I remember I read a book at one time about how to be successful, and he talked about the guy who wrote the book when he went to a very expensive hotel at some point, and when he was chatting with the doorman, he chatted with the doorman for like every day he was there or something like that, so he knew him fairly well. And then suddenly a limousine pulls up to the hotel, and out pops this 12-year-old boy or something like that, and then he expects, the guy who wrote the book, he expects someone, what's it called? Someone adult to pop out of the limousine as well, and but that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. He then asks the doorman who it is, and then he says, "Oh, that is Mr. Wilcox," or whatever his name is. He's a millionaire, a self-made millionaire, like at 12 years old or something. He started out by selling guinea pigs or rabbits or some kind of cute little rodent, and when he sold them, they multiplied so fast that he was able to keep selling them. And whenever he kept selling them, well, then he just kept keeping some of the animals for himself, and they kept multiplying. Then he began employing some of his classmates to sell them for him, and that was the start of $1 million company that he started at only 9 years old, and then had a successful business, multi-million-dollar business at 12 years old. That was just amazing, and it's a true story. Some of the facts I might have misremembered, but it is a true story about some genius kid out there. And the reason why I started talking about that is, well, yeah, great. You are 14 years old, you have started the channel, and that is just amazing. I wish that I had started mine earlier. Of course, I couldn't start mine when I was 14 years old because there was no such thing as YouTube at that time. But the earlier you start, the easier it will be to work a lot of years on it. Because if you start at 25, as I did, and then you hear people saying that if you really want to have a successful channel, then you will have to work for it for like a year or 2 years or 3 or 5, maybe even 10 years before you really have a successful channel, depending on what your definition of successful is, of course. But that can be a little bit hard to hear, no matter how old you are. If you are 14 years old, then 10 years or 5 years, even 1 year sound like a lot of time, but trust me, the time will pass, and then you will suddenly look around and see that, okay, now you're 15, now you're 16, now you're 20 years old, and suddenly time has just passed, and then you will be glad that you stuck with something from a very early age, because if you didn't, then you'd have to start something new at that point. But if you already started at like 14 years old, as you are, Alex, then you will have done that for 6 years already if you started at 20. So it's a good thing to start early. And I wish that I had that opportunity. Also, yeah, What, if you don't mind me asking, Alexander, what is your goal with your channel? What is the purpose for creating it? What is the purpose of having the channel? And Blake is saying, I personally did animal care, so trust me, if you can sell them, you can certainly breed rabbits quick enough. Yeah, I know that as well. We had rabbits in a very large cage, like an outdoor cage, like several dozen square meters, so that's several dozen square feet. And yeah, we had a lot of rabbits at one time, and then a lot more later on. Okay, the background music is a little loud. Let's just put it down there, and then let's see if that's better. Alexander, you're saying your purpose with the channel is to just having fun and enjoying games. That was precisely the answer that I was looking for. Very, very good, very smart set, and also a very, very smart goal. So that is so great. I would like to admit that I started my channel with the wrong intentions. I looked at other successful channels. I looked at Equals3. I looked at Splattercat Gaming. I looked at PewDiePie. Not that I have seen much of PewDiePie for some reason. He just doesn't speak to me, or he just doesn't. Yeah, his videos aren't really my thing. But I started out because I wanted to live off of my channel. I wanted to be able to get a successful channel that would generate money, so that I would be able to get an income that I made of my own. And if you do that, it's gonna be an incredible hard journey for you to have a channel, because it's not gonna happen easily. It's not gonna happen quick. It's not gonna happen until a long time has passed. So if you're saying that your main goal is to enjoy games and sharing it with other people, that is the precise right goal to have. That is a very, very good goal, because as long as you are having fun, then there will always be some people who will like watching that. And that has been something that's been very hard for me to grasp personally. I am the kind of person, I'm a people pleaser. I really like to make people happy. And if people aren't happy, then I sometimes take it on upon myself to try to make them happy. And that can sometimes be a little bit let's say self-destructive or something along that line. It's not always healthy to keep trying to make people happy. So I found myself trying with all my might to do what I thought other people would like to see. I would watch other people more talented than me at making jokes, at making funny stories just out of the top of their head, and even people who were better at speaking than I am. And I would watch their channel, and then I would try to mimic them. That is always a good idea, to mimic who you are looking up to. But you also have to find your own. You have to find your own self. You have to find what it is that makes you unique. If you have ever watched Good Mythical Morning, they have an episode where they are talking about creating a YouTube channel, and they say if you have an interest, then make a video about that, because there will always be some people who would be interested in watching you making those videos. And even now, when I'm streaming Fallout 3 without no commentary, I make those videos either because I'm a little bit tired and just want to relax with the game, and then I think to myself, I might as well share it with the people who would like to watch that. Or if I am not able to stream privately, then I'll just do something along those lines. But what will happen there is that I will get I will always be surprised when people actually tune in to watch that, because personally, that is a little bit too slow-paced for me to watch. Because I wouldn't myself watch someone play a game without any commentary. But that's just me. Other people enjoy it, and that's the great thing about YouTube. If you like it, then chances are other people will like it. So if you make a video about it, chances are that other people will like that video and watch that video. So that is always good. And I forgot why I began to talk about that. Yeah, it was do the thing on the channel that makes you happy instead of trying to do what makes other people happy. Because if you keep trying to make other people happy, then you won't be happy for yourself. So yeah, that was what I was going with. As far as the videos that I have watched, Alexander, on your channel, they are very enjoyable. We can tell that you enjoy making these videos, so that is great. Keep that up, keep getting better, and just keep having fun. And that will most definitely go well for you on your channel. So best of luck for that. Have I answered your question to your satisfaction, or do you have any other questions, or any of the people that have joined? Alex was asking what I thought about his YouTube channel, and well, if anyone have a question about anything at all, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm here to... Well, I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why you're here, but I'm here, so if you want to ask a question, do that. If you want to just watch me play and do stuff, then do that. Alright, production, we would like a butcher's table because, well, we have animals who, well, have been butchered. Also, chop wood. We will have to have people chop and build this house. Finished. Alright, you might, Alex, you said you might start doing GameStop dumpster diving on your channel, not just games. What is GameStop dumpster diving? That is an expression that I haven't heard about before. People are getting very hungry, so we should probably build something for them to be able to eat pretty soon. Also, how do I speed up? How do I prioritize anything? I should be able to do that. But I've forgotten how to do that. It's not really all that good. Yeah, I'm sure I will figure it out eventually. Oh yeah, prioritize. That's how you do it. You just click on one and then do that. Good. We will need someone else to chop some wood, because we need that. Alright. Alright, so Blake is saying that I do think that if a YouTuber is playing a game for the sake of playing and they don't enjoy it, most of the time you can see it and it makes it less enjoyable. Yes, most definitely you can feel it. One of the first video series that I did on this channel was Elder Scrolls Online, and that was very early on in my channel, and I hadn't really discovered that I had to be myself, and that it wouldn't do any good to keep doing what I thought other people would like to watch. And I just felt like for each video that I did, the quality would fade or would decline, and it was just I was miserable doing those videos. Then one day it hit me, you know, if you actually enjoy yourself, then other people will enjoy you too. So that is exactly correct, Blake. The enthusiasm from the people who are playing will definitely shine through. Great. So let's butcher these animals. Who is good at butchering? Like cook. Jaguar. Say prioritize butchering. That is very good. And Alexander the Great, you dumpster dive at GameStop dumpsters, and you can find the brand new games. I would recommend watching Speedy Diver to go in depth with it. Okay, fair enough. That sounds like a good idea for a channel to do. Why can't I prioritize this? Come on, production. Fuel stove, come on. Not enough stored. Okay, but there is there, so come on. Come on, just prioritize. Or should I... Where is it? Zone area... stockpile zone. Should I do it like this, and then... We can say, you people, why won't you do this? Need materials. Okay, so what do we need? Steel, but don't we have steel right? Oh, that's limestone. That's not steel. Okay, so we will need to find steel. There it is. No, there it is. Okay. Compactor steel, mine. You, Jaguar, prioritize, and Busto, prioritize. Otherwise, you people will starve pretty soon. Right. Blake, you're asking if I watch any YouTubers. Yes, I do, but I don't really watch a lot of YouTube gamers for some reason. I have always... It's the same with sports. I enjoy playing sports. I enjoy playing soccer. I enjoy playing badminton. I enjoy doing gymnastics, or I did before I grew a little large in certain places. I did enjoy doing gymnastics, but I've never liked spectator sport. I never liked watching other people play. I always enjoy doing it myself. So that's why I don't really watch a lot of YouTube gamers. If I watch them, it's mostly either because they are extremely hilarious. And one YouTube gamer that I do enjoy watching is called Splattercat Gaming. He is just an incredibly gifted rambler. He can just keep on rambling about stuff that that you shouldn't be able to talk about, and he's just very gifted at that, and he makes up a lot of jokes, and he's just funny to listen to. I watch him both for the fun of it and for inspiration. Then there's also a guy called Voices from the Dark. I've talked about him earlier. He's just really charismatic, really likable, and I enjoy watching him, especially to learn how to be a better YouTuber myself. But then I also watch the YouTubers that I do enjoy watching. It's a little bit like to the nerdy side of things. It's like people like game theory or film theory. It's like because science and other of those kinds of shows. So those are the kinds that I watch regularly. Great. So we should be able to build this now. We do have some steel there. As soon as we have that, we will... Yeah, now we have the stove, or we have almost finished building the stove. Oh, okay. It's just... Yes, thank you. Okay, it needs... Yeah. A bill there. We will cook simple meal, and no, we will make pemmican, and then we will do it forever, because permacan is it lasts for a while. Also, we will in the zone area we will say remove delete zones. Yes. There we go. And we will say stockpile zone. It will be here for the time being. Also cut plants while we are indoors. Yes, thank you. Okay, so we've got a little bit of oh, we've got a fighter. Yes, he's being chased by an alpaca. I'll just go here and take it down. Take it down a notch. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Good. Awesome. Right. What other games do you recommend? What other games do I recommend you should play on your channel, Alex? Well, I would say that is definitely up to you. It depends entirely on what you enjoy. As we talked about before, people can really feel if you enjoy what you're doing, and well, we can just take my channel as an example. One of the most some of the most popular videos of my channel is my Prison Architect videos, and coincidentally that is one of the games that I really enjoy playing the most. So I think that really speaks to what you should be playing. If you enjoy games like Fallout, then definitely play Fallout. If you enjoy Prison Architect, then do something like that. Rimworld is a game for people who like Prison Architect, I would imagine. So maybe look into that. And Blake, you're saying that YouTube gamers that you watch regularly is they are Tokshan and Horathrak. And me. Well, I feel flattered to be included there. I'm not familiar with the others. I will check them out at some time. At some point. Alright, great. So we have been we have established a little bit of a colony here. We will need some defenses. We will need some steel for that, so we'll mine a little bit more there. Alright, great. Awesome. So we are all still alive. We only have one minor break risk. We need some defenses. That is okay. A hunter lacks ranged weapon. That is also okay. We will have a zone, a dumping, stockpiling zone out here. And well, that is good. See you later, Alex. It was great to have you here. I have a feeling that I will see you on one of my other streams some other day. Take care, and welcome to the other couple of people who have joined the stream. Welcome to the Game Cave, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. Alright then, let's take a look at our different people. Are they happy? Urgently hungry, so that's definitely something to take care of. Ate raw food, it has gone away. Awful bedroom, ugly environment, not really something alarming. Pessimist, and a little pain. So what does the health say? Okay, just some scars. Needs, urgently hungry. Well, there's food when you feel like it. Slept in the heat. We can't really do much about that at the moment, but I will take it under advisement. Something here. Jealous of Green's bedroom. They are all just as awful as the other ones. So, those jealous people. Abernathy. Hungry, feeling bad. Awful bedroom. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's good enough. Great. So let us all just see what can we have in here. Storage, chunks, stone chunks, steel slags. No. What about raw resources? Wood. So that means that you should. What are you doing? Oh, you're okay. You are. What's it called? You're slaughtering the animals or butchering the animals. Okay, that's good enough. Good enough. It's been so long since I actually played this game that I've actually pretty much forgotten what to do once we get to this point. But I guess I'll think about perhaps doing some floors just to make it indoorsy. Concrete, 1 steel. Yeah, I think that. No. What about fast to walk on, cheap and very quick to pour, but quite ugly? Wood plank. Yeah, luxurious. Okay. 3 woods. It's a little bit of a fire hazard, but it's a little bit to give to make the bedrooms not as awful. Alright. Oh yeah, and we will need a research bench. Simple research bench. We'll put that like right here or something. Yep. Hello, Mr. the Gamer. Welcome to the stream. And thank you for addressing me with such respect. And as a true gentleman, you are a gentleman and a scholar, Mr. Player. Oh, Mr. the Gamer. Alright then. I think it'll take like a day or so before they finish this. If only it was so fast to build a house and floors from scratch. Like, we'll just do it in a day or so. Yeah, we've been working on our house. Tomorrow we've been working on remodeling our house for the last 6 months. Yeah, we started January 24th this year and we've been going at it ever since. Oh, it has taken a while, and we have a couple of months left from here. But at least we will have a very, very delightful house, a very, very delightful home after that. So that's something that we will be very, very happy for. All right, temperature. We have a passive cooler. We'll be building that in each of these rooms because, well, it's a little bit... Oh, it's very, very a little bit hot outside. Alright then, so we'll be building a lot of them. That fits well with the orders that I have given to cut down these trees. That is very good. Awesome. A couple of more days and this should all be finished. So that is good. How much food do we have? We have food left for 2 days. The gamer, why does it... You're asking why does it say that I have 75 subs? I don't know. I should have around 500. When I started today, I had 557 subscribers, so... I would think that that would still be the case. Although I'm not sure. I don't know. Many... it could be that people are getting tired of watching my videos, so I just lose 400 subscribers in like a couple of hours. It could happen. Alright, you lazy bums, get up and start building again. Okay, Simgar98 says, it says 557 there. Okay, so that checks out with what it said before I started. I'm a little relieved. Not that I do it for the subscribers, but well, I'm glad that people do enjoy me and want to view my videos on a regular basis. So that of course does make me happy. Okay, so it has updated for the gamer. I'm glad. Yokota, like Yokota. I think it is in Japanese. Yokata. I think it's Yokota. No, Yokata. Yeah, that sounds more correctly. Never mind. We are speaking English here, not Japanese. Oh, we've got a raid! A group of pirates from the Wasps have arrived nearby. They are up there. We've got one with a knife. And that's that. Alright. I think we can handle it. I think I can. So, okay, you guys go here. And the people with the melee weapons go forth. And stand in front of the people with the ranged weapons. Yes, there you go. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Hit him. I said hit him. All of you. Melee attack. And a melee attack. Yes. There you go. Do it now. Alright, so let's see if he is worthy of being taken prisoner by us. He is incapable of dumb labor. Already there. Nope. All of you, shoot him. Well, you two, you can just go away. I'll have these guys beat him to death. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Melee attack, and a melee attack. Yes, good. And the reason why I did that is because if he wasn't incapable of doing dumb labor, and if he hadn't been lazy, and if he hadn't been like drug dependent, well, it's not really drug dependent, but he just has an interest in it, then he might have been a potential asset for the tribe. But since that's not the case, either we would have killed him right away, or we would have used resources to nurse him back to health, only to let him go. That could have been a good idea to establish a better rapport with the Wasps from where he is from, or was from. But at the time, we don't have an extra bed, we don't have extra resources, so that just wouldn't have been a great idea to do. So I just chose to put him down right away, so that we wouldn't have to worry about him. Awesome. And the bedrooms are still awful. Awful. Just awful. At least the indoor climate has come a little better in most of the rooms. It's like hot in here, 31 degrees. Hot in there, but it's good in here and it's good in here. That's good enough. Can you prioritize that? Yes. Do that. And will you prioritize this? Because if we can make it so that they won't sleep in the heat, that will be better. Good. So now they are not sleeping in the heat, and they will be a little bit happier. A little bit happier. 8 raw food. Well, who told you to do that? And Aben, all the others. Nowhere does it say that they slept in the heat, so that is good. Still jealous of Gabriella's bedroom. Busto. So I'll have to do something nice for your bedroom. You spoiled little brat. Great. Neat research project. What will we be researching? Carpet making, complex clothing, stone cutting, smithing, drug production, devil strand, electricity. Yeah, electricity. Definitely electricity. That will help us with a lot of other stuff. Also, I would like to build some sandbags that will help us a little bit with potential raiders. Like 2, 3, and then 6 there, and 6 there. Good. Also 1, 2, and 3, and 6 there. 6 in that direction. That is very, very good. 1, 2, 3, 6, and 6. One more time. Awesome. So with that, our colony will be a little bit better protected. Just a little bit. Good. Can I cancel orders? Yes, there we go. Good. Then they will cut down the trees. That's a little bit closer to home, so they won't spend as much time just walking around. And that is also good. Alright, so things are going pretty smoothly here, I'd say. None of us are dead, none of us are, like, very angry about stuff. If you could go and refuel this thing. No, alright, you need wood. Fair enough. Now, if you could go and refuel that thing, that would be good, because then we can use that to process some of the food that we have been killing, so that we can make some food for the others. No! Don't eat that! You go there. And... okay, why can't we make permacan? Oh, it's because we need some fruit or some vegetables. Alright, so... harvest. There we go, just a little bit. Yeah, not really an abundance of food, but I guess it's good enough. Yes. Need joy sauce. Yes, of course. Otherwise, people might go insane. We can't have that, so we'll put in a stick in the ground to keep people from going insane. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Awesome, we are making permacan now, which means that we will have plenty of food, at least enough food so that we won't starve to death, all of us. Alrighty then. Okay, I had predicted that it would take like a couple of days to finish building all of this, but it did take a little longer. Of course, I could keep telling them to do other stuff while they are building this house, but, well, all of it is important. Ta-da. Ta-da. Alright, so of the people watching right now, are there any of you who is here for the first time? Oh! Apparently that was a very, very insulting question, because 2 of you just disappeared. Fair enough. Note to self, don't be so personal in the future, Weasel. Right. Oh, now 2 other people, or maybe the same people who disappeared before, has returned. No, one got away. Never mind. I'll just stop keeping an eye on the watching counter. Great. It's almost finished. The the building project here. Once that has been done, we can take care of some other stuff outside. Or outside? No. Besides what we've been doing so far. Alright, then we are almost finished with this. I am very, very glad about that. But that should also mean that pretty soon we will begin filling up these stockpile areas that we have. We have one right there, then we have a dumping stockpile place right here. That is very, very, very good. Low food, we have not food for a very long time, which means that we will have to hunt again. All of this, hunt that, and also this, hunt that, and that. That should be enough for the next couple of days at least. Also, we will have to harvest something to be able to actually make pemmican out of what we are. Well, we can't just make pemmican out of meat, so we'll have to have vegetables as well. Good. Awesome. So I think that I might as well create a animal sleeping spot by the beds. Not that it does anything specific, except that of course it lets the animals sleep by the beds. I don't really know if it makes a positive impact on the rest or on the mood of the animals, but I certainly like that. Beavers! Oh no, we've got beavers! We've got beaver fever. Jump to location. We'll just ask our tribe members to hunt them all down. Yeah. You can eat all the wood that you wanna. You can cut down the trees if you wanna. You can be a beaver and a log eater, but sooner or later we're gonna hunt you down. Sooner or later we're gonna hunt you down. But this irritates me. I made a mistake. I want to reinstall this bed right here. Yes. And deconstruct, and then we'll say build copy, build it right there. Good. Hello to the new people who have just joined the stream. Welcome to the Game Cave. And we are in Rimworld, where we have a small tribe which have had a very, very, very productive start. We are fairly happy. We are well fed and provided for, except that we don't have any food. And yeah, well, we are hunting food at the moment, so never mind. We shall be able to eat soon. Alright, production, crafting spot. We will have a crafting spot right here. Yes. And then we will create some short bows, like 5 of them, so we can all have ranged weapons if we would like that. And Anna, yes, I would like to build a snowman. I still haven't found the game yet. The friend that I had been talking about in the previous videos was supposed to come and visit us today, but he wasn't able to come anyway. He wasn't able to come anyways. Is that the right word to use? I think it is. He wasn't able to come. Anyway, yeah, he should have come here, but he wasn't able to. So I didn't get the name of the game, but I will at some time. for nothing else than just to shut you up. Kidding. It's always good to specify when you're kidding or not, when you're making sarcastic jokes, because sometimes you are unable to make it so that people know that you're kidding, and that can lead to problems that I don't really want. Okay then. Where is the fire? There is the fire. I don't really think that I have to worry about it, but no, I didn't have to. Good. Low food. We have food in our storage for 2 days, which is very good in my opinion. I am fairly happy with that. Yorkshire Terrier joints. So we've got some dogs. Some of those kick it over the back fence dogs. Not over the back fence sized dogs, but never mind the fence. They're good dogs, Brent. Blake Richards is back. Welcome back. And you know what? Let's just do this up here as well. So, because we might as well just do this. So we have a couple of extra rooms. Should someone care to join us, join our happy little tribe, or in case we get a prisoner, then it's always good to have a place to put them. Alright, Anna, thank you for coming by and saying hi. I'll see you some other time, and as promised, I will build a snowman with you when I get the chance. Great. So everything looks pretty good. I keep giving them new orders, so they aren't really doing much about... Oh no, they have actually moved things in here to this place. That's good. Now they are... What are you doing? You're hunting. Okay, of course. Fair enough. You know what? I would like to build a concrete floor out here, simply because it would make it faster for my colonists to walk around this place. Also, I would like to haul all the things that are within this perimeter of the colony. So that's good. We will probably need some more steel, so let's harvest a couple of these things, and that is very, very good. Awesome. So about the Yorkshire Terriers that joined, are they still over here, or where are... Yeah, they are over here. Can we train them? We can train them to release, and we can train them to be obedient, which is basically worthless, because release... These little pups, they'll get killed immediately if you release them on enemies. Rescue, they can't haul objects, which means that the only thing that these terriers are good for, besides being pets, is for resale purposes, which is also fairly good. And of course, pets are always nice to have. Dogs are always nice, so don't think that I don't like dogs or anything. But from the purely pragmatic point of view here, then they are just... Oh, they are only good for selling. Alright then. The people are sleeping. You know what? I would like to say... No. I'll just let the prisoners deal with the jobs in the specific priority order that they find the best. When they wake up, of course. Jaguar, are you a night owl, or what are you, since you never sleep when the others do? Let's see... Pretty iron-willed pessimist? Nope, you are not. Okay, fair enough. Right, I think that I would like to put in some lights. where do I do that? Miscellaneous, power, furniture. There it is, furniture, torch lamp, like right here, right here, right here, there, and there. Good. Terriers aren't the best of guard dogs. Blake Richards is saying no, they are not. Practically no dogs are good as guard dogs in Rimworld because they get either they get crippled or they get killed very quickly. Walks are pretty good. Where is the walk that we are using or that we have as a pet? There it is. This is pretty good because it's strong, it's fast, it's resilient, so it's a pretty good attack animal. And do I have any pets? Yes, I do. I have a wife. No, I didn't say that. Yes, I have a dog and a cat, a regular cat and a German Shepherd. All right. Alright, I would like to animal starvation. Why? Oh, yeah. Then get over here and eat! I was just being notified that some bird meat that I had in storage just rotted away. If you'd eaten that, then you would have... Yeah, as I said, they're not really good for anything besides reselling whenever there's a vendor nearby. Anyways, I would like to do manual priorities so that we can have people working on all kinds of stuff at the same time. So, construct. These two people are fairly happy for constructing. I would say firefight, patient care, doctoring, bed rest, flicking switches, and all of that. And warden also, yes, and handling. These will always be a priority, so they will take care of these things first. Next after they will go to these. So these two will go to construction as their second priority. Then this one will also go to cooking, and also this one hunt. These two will go to cooking, to hunting. Let's say first priority. Mining, this one, growing, that one, and also hauling. Let's just have that out of the way because that is a finite number of jobs we have for that, so that'll be fairly quickly finished. Also clean and research like that. Good. After that, I think this is good. We might go in here and change that later on, but for now, hauling will have top priority, which means that all of the fruits that we used to have lying around up here would have gone into storage earlier if we had done that earlier, but that wasn't something that we did, so that has probably rotted away. But yeah, also hauling, it means stuff like refueling here, which means that they will be able to, if this isn't refueled, they aren't intelligent enough to refuel it if they are going to make food and cook. So it has to be refueled. Hauling also includes refueling, so that's at least something. All right, we have alpaca meat there. That is very, very, very good. We have some steel slag chunks. That doesn't really help us because we lack the technology to do anything with it, but at a later point we might as well, or we will be able to use that as something good. So that's good. Awesome. This up here we can dismantle and get steel slag chunks from, so yeah, this is good. This is very good. Major break risk. Why? What's the matter with you? You are hungry. You have observed a rotting corpse. Well, it's halfway not digested, halfway decomposed. You ate raw meat. Well, who told you to do? Oh, okay, because we don't have any fruit. Okay. All right then. Harvest. Like, okay, there isn't really anything to harvest, so okay, a little bit there. Okay, good. We will go into work and say plant cut. This will also be very temporary job, or very finite, the amount of work there is to do there, so that'll also be a top priority, also because that's very important to actually make the permacan, which is a type of food that is very durable when you don't have... Oh, this is unroofed. I didn't know. You can see there the rain is going in there. It's because this is too large of a room, so we need a wall as a pillar right here. Yes. Okay then. So Hunter is lacking a ranged weapon, so that doesn't matter. You will just equip this. And you, my good sir, will have to wait until we have finished a bow. Alright. So this is going pretty well. We just have to wait until they have done some more stuff and gotten further with the jobs that I have told them to do. If you would go in here and prioritize working on that, this place will become indoors, and then these will not have a penalty for being outdoors. So that is pretty good. Pretty good, I'd say. This one I would like to train to say obedience, release, rescue, and haul. Also the walk, I'd like to do the same thing, because having well, animals to do your work, well, it lightens your load. This here I'd like to... No, I would not like to train them in releasing, because that would mean them getting killed a lot quicker, or more easily, yeah. But hauling is another thing. I would definitely like my animals to haul my objects for me, so that I would have to. Yeah, so what are the people doing? They are walking all the way over here. Okay, it was to get the meat that had fallen from the sky. Yeah. And then hopefully once they've done cleaning the place, they will begin to make permacan out of that meat. Nope, they will be going to sleep. What about cooking? Okay, that's only the second priority, so that means that construction, plant cut, haul, and clean is first. Okay, so at least that means that in the morning, I think it's a safe bet that some of them will at least begin to cook. Good. Alright, so a little question to the people who are here now. Is there any one of you who's here on the channel for the first time? If so, I would like to hear from you, if you don't mind me asking, if you don't mind answering, of course. So I'm gonna clean my home area here. Clear, not clean. Clear my home area here specifically to not clean it, because it's the home area that the people will clean, which means the bigger the home area, the longer it will take to clean. So by reducing the home area, we will also reduce the workload. So that is pretty good. Also, it seems that we ate all of the fruit, which means that we will harvest something else, but okay. Add, build, cook simple meal until we have 10 of them. Then at least nothing, not too much will be wasted, at least. Awesome. Okay, Blake, you're asking if we get more people or if it's just 5 the whole time. Well, that depends on what you want. You can actually have as many or as few people as you want. But usually you would keep recruiting people. This is not the regular way to start the game. Usually you have 3 people and then you can recruit more. You can recruit by several different methods. Sometimes an incident happens where you get a message that some person is on the run from some raiders and he or she seeks sanctuary at your place. You can take them in and fight the raiders, or you can ignore them and then let her or him or her run past and then just ignore the event. Or if you fight someone, raiders or other people, even friendly visitors who you decide to fight, then you can take them prisoners if they don't die, and after that you can try to recruit them to your colony. Yeah. So if you recruit them, there'll be more people in your colony. And I've tried filling almost my entire screen up here in the top with people in my colony. So yeah, you can have pretty much as many people as you want. Alright then. Where do we have turkey there? Slaughter that one, also this one, and this one. And a couple of llamas. Slaughter them, or hunt them. And it's a cassowary. It's a cassowary. Good. So with that, I think we should. Where are you going? What are you doing? Oh, there's still beavers down there. So okay, fair enough. Okay. So that's why we keep having beavers in this place, even though they keep cooking them. Fair enough. That's pretty good. Just as long as we don't run out of food, which we almost have at this point. Can the people get hit by lightning? I haven't tried or seen it happen, but it wouldn't actually surprise me if they were very unlucky. But I think the only thing that would happen would that they would catch on fire, because that's what happens to the earth around it when lightning strikes. I really think the days, they tend to go by rather quickly here. And no, instead of eating raw food, then why aren't you cooking the food? If you cook the food, then no one else would have to eat raw food, and that would just make it better for everyone. You see? And of course the dog came by and ate it. You know what? These dogs, at the moment, they are simply an like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 extra mouths to feed. They don't serve any purpose. They don't do me any good. Some people might be very unhappy with this, but I am going to slaughter them to get food and to make sure that they don't eat all the food that we already have accumulated. So, yeah. In the morning, it's a dog slaughtering day. I'm sorry, dog lovers. They weren't good dogs, Brent. Right, so it's almost morning. Yep, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A friendly AI from your past named Charlin Whitestone has sent you a message. He reveals that he has a starship hidden on this planet and sends you its world coordinates. Jump to location. This means that if we go to that place, and if I remember correctly, we are all the way down here. This is our place right here, village. Yeah, so if we walk all the way up there, that will take an extremely long while to get there. If we do that, then our goal in the prison in the game is complete, and we have successfully completed the main mission. Yeah, so that would take an insanely large amount of time to get there. It would take several colonies to get there, actually. Alright, you know what? The people who are cooking, let's just put that as a priority 1, because otherwise there won't be any cooking. So who is it? Who is that? It is Gabella, and it is Jaguar. So you're cooking now, that's swell, because we need to have proper food. Because otherwise we will get food poisoning, and it doesn't last as long, and, well, it's just better to... yeah. To have prepared food first. Alright. Also, I would like to see if we can harvest some fruit or something from the nearby area, because pemmican does last longer, it's cheaper to make, and all of that. So if it is at all possible, I would prefer that. Good. This is also going fairly well at this moment. Right now, the people are a little bit too busy to actually do everything that I have asked them to do. I would really like it if they would finish the walkway around this place, but that would mean that they would have to go up here and mine the steel from that place, which means that they would have to finish all their first priorities first. It's a pretty good system here, but it does take a little bit of hard management to keep doing, and especially like construction is second priority, not first. That's why this hasn't been built, and this hasn't been built, and so on. of them. How much meat do we have? We have 65 permican, we have 51, almost 244, so that means that we should be able to make a little bit amount of food with what we've got. Yeah, that is very, very good. No food, we've only got food for 3 days. Yeah, I was wondering what "sdoy" meant, Blake, but apparently it was a cat on a keyboard type of situation. I am very familiar with those. Yeah. Right, so what are people doing? They are walking around here. Where are you going? You are going there to shoot the beaver. The beavers are still going strong. At least one of them is. Well, that should stop now. Or now. Or now. No. Now. 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 Come on. Shoot that beaver. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, well, Blake, cats just like to walk on electronic devices. Either that or throw them to the floor. It's one of the others. So yeah, I don't know why, but maybe they like the attention. Maybe they just like to provoke. I don't know. But anyways, that's just what cats do. Right, that is one more day finished, and in the morning, or at least tomorrow, we should be at the place where we can actually, well, where we can finish the jobs that are in queue. That is something that I would enjoy, and we don't have the warning that says low food, which means that we have food for more than just 3 days. Research is going fairly well. I think I might want to build a copy of these, just so we can have more people researching at a time, which will mean that we need more steel, but we are waiting for them to mine that, so that is good enough. Awesome. We will need to build more of these torches, simply because there is an eclipse and people get a little bit miffed if they have to walk around in darkness all day. So yeah. What about construction? Let's just make that first priority, also because that is also a finite amount of work that goes into that. Good. Very, very good. Awesome. Very, very good. Oh, this bugs me. It should be right up there instead, so build, copy, and deconstruct that. Come on. You deconstruct that. Yes, thank you. And with that, we will wait for this to finish. That will finish when we have more steel, and they are walking up to get some of that now. So that's good. That means that this will be finished earlier. This Oh, good. And all of this will also be finished early. Good. Very, very good. You know what? I'm just gonna ask them to prioritize all of this. That should mean that we would get some steel a little bit quicker if everyone would just work a little bit on it. Come on now. Yes, awesome. And would you just finish before going back? Awesome. Now we have a little bit more steel. We are able to finish building most of what we have here. If not all. That's good. That will probably be tomorrow. Welcome to the people who have just joined us. Welcome to the stream and welcome to the game cave. Alright, so at the moment things are going splendidly. Solar flare, that is not something that we need to concern ourselves with at the moment because we don't have any electricity, and that is the only thing that affects. So that is good enough. Production, hopper. Nah. Sculpture, nah, that's not really important. Let's just wait for the people here to finish doing what they're doing. Low food, so we only have food and storage for the next 3 days. That is good enough from now. I think that I would like them to finish building what they have been told to build before they move on from that. So, and they are almost finished with that, so that is very, very, very good. Do they have enough steel for that? We have 134 steel. We only have this left to build. So that is also very good. Also, I would like to build a food storage room in here. So let's say structure, wall. And then after they finish using the last of the steel there, I will want to make a special floor in here, a sterile floor that will require silver and steel. So how much silver do we got? 15 for each of these. No way I have enough for that, so I'll have to cancel. Then let's just use the concrete instead until further notice, and then build a door structure right here. That will enable me to build a storage area just for food in here, and then later on make that into a refrigerated room. Yeah. Do I have enough for that? I might have just enough for that if they would just stop failing the construction of a cement floor. It shouldn't be difficult to make. Alright. Architect and zone and stockpile. Then we will say that this stockpile will be for clear all and allow food. Not hay, not kibble, raw food, meals. Yes, that is that's good enough. Very, very good. Well, this is very, very enjoyable. We have a something-shaped colony at the moment. Maybe if we look at it from this direction, it's a number 1. We are number 1 colony right here. I would prefer that analogy instead. Oh, also out here we will say storage, and then we will not allow food here. Good. And that is very, very, very good. Fairly soon we will be able to have finished the electricity research, but you know, we might as well just build a copy, place them here, and yes, how much steel do we have? We need a little bit more, so go up here and mine that. Then within a day or 2 we should be able to have researched electricity. Well, maybe a week or something in that line. We should be able to have researched electricity so that we can have that we can build refrigeration and coolers and heaters and all of that. Also lights, of course. Awesome. We will probably need some more wood, so let's just chop some here. Chop, chop, dig, dig, chop, chop, dig, dig. I hear chopping, but I don't hear digging. Awesome. Low food and storage for 1 day, meaning we will have to do something about that. Hunt. And hunt. And raid also. Freaking-nificent. Raid, where are you? There are 2 of you. Are you attacking? No, you are waiting. Not for long, my soon-to-be-dead friends. All of you, go in here. Do you have a ranged weapon? Yes, you do. Do you have? No, you will take that. Do you? Yes, you do. Do you? No, so you will take that. What about you? You have it. Good, so all now have ranged weapons, meaning that we will... Oh, yeah, we will just go out here. Yes. Have any of you guys seen Blackadder? I can see that you're talking about the shape of my colony in the chat. So have any of you seen Blackadder? Please say yes, please say yes, please say yes. Okay, you'll just stay here. You have seen Blackadder, Blake. I love you. I love you, Blake, and I would like you to. And I would like to have your children. Isn't that what he says to Dr. Johnson in season 2? I think it is. Yeah. But then you would probably remember from season 3. Then you would probably remember from season 2, the last episode, exactly the same shape as a thingy. Very amusing. It's a turnip. We have a turnip-shaped colony. I can live with that. Okay, so that was that. These guys have been killed. Are we hurt? And if so, are we hurt a lot? A bruise. Right thumb destroyed. Okay, and that was that. Okay, so that was fairly easy. That we got around that. So that's pretty good. Great. Very, very good. Great, so we will make this a hospitable. And we'll also build a copy of bed, put it like right here, and Right here. Yes. Oh no, I hate hospitals. My uncle went into a hospital, and when he came out, he was dead. Yes, Baldrick, but he was also dead the moment he went in. His head had been separated from his shoulders, or something along those lines. If you haven't seen Blackadder, do yourself a favor. Find it, watch it. It's amazing. It's Mr. Bean and House in the same series. It's genius. It's brilliant. It's my favorite show of all times. So yeah, I'm a little bit biased, but I really enjoy it. Item stash opportunity. What is that? Cave Prime Counselor of Natisla has sent us a message. They've learned that a collection of valuable items have been left for the taking not far from us. The collection consists of uranium, hops, and marble blocks. Unfortunately, it won't last. Others will take the items in 20 days if we don't. Valuables tend to attract danger, so beware. So where is it? It's up there. Yeah, I am not about to go outside of this area just yet, so we'll leave it be. Yeah. Blake, the series or the season with the prince is season 3, Blackadder the Third, where he is he's the butler to Prince George. Prince George the something, the Prince of Wales. Yeah, very funny, very funny. It's House, Dr. House, Mr. Hugh Laurie, who plays the prince. All right, I think this is going fairly well, and I think it's going so well that I might even consider leaving this until the next stream and then just start from here in the next one. Let's just have the food made so that we have enough food for the next episode. Let's see, raw. We want to take the wood inside. Yes, why isn't the wood being taken inside? I don't know. Friendlies! A group of friendly outlanders from Natisla have arrived nearby. They are moving to help. Help with what? Are we under attack? Or what is happening? Well, thank you for the help. But I'm not really sure that it's necessary, people. So I say thank you for the friendlies, the friends you're bringing. Thank you for the joy and the friendly songs you're singing. We don't need your help, but it's nice to know we've got it anyway. What can I say? I wish you wouldn't stay. If you would just go away, that would make my day. Yeah. Alright. So how are things looking? Still low food, so we'll have to hunt a little bit more. There are some llamas there. Hunt them. Might as well hunt the monkeys as well. And yeah. Now we have 5 hunters in our tribe, so that would make it a little bit quicker to bring the food to us. Yes. We have food in our storage for 3 days now, so it's getting better and better and better and even better. Yes. Awesome. It's going very well, I think. Is it a dry thunder? No, it's a rainy thunderstorm. Good, then we don't have to worry about the things burning. I am very, very content with my turnip-shaped colony as it is right now. Very, very content, very happy with it. And I'd like to say welcome to all of the people who have joined. I'm very happy to see you here. I hope that you are also happy to be here. I appreciate you tuning in and staying here if you are staying here indeed. Don't be shy. Let me know you are here in the chat. I love to hear from you. So we still have low food, but it's at least a little bit better than what we had before. Okay, now we might be a little bit concerned with that because it's clear outside and there's fire. That fire could soon spread over here, and then our base made of wood wouldn't exactly be like the best recipient for that. So we'll just take care of this as fast as possible, and that is very good. The first time I tried building or tried playing Rimworld, I was streaming privately to the person who gifted this game to me, one of my subscribers, the dancing chair from the deep. He is a very cool guy, very nice guy. He gave me this game because he saw it was on my wish list, and he wanted to help me out, so he bought it for me. Very nice of him. And then he watched me stream it privately on Steam when I played it the first time. Without knowing it, I had a pyromaniac in my tribe. And let's just say he was very happy to be in my tribe. He was very... He amused himself. He spent most of his time making sure that none of us were too cold. We always had a nice fire just beside us, to make sure that we would never freeze in the dark winter nights. He was very considerate, very considerate, a very nice person. Very nice person indeed. The problem was that I didn't know how to stop fires at the moment, at that time. So yeah, needless to say, that colony didn't really last all that long. So yeah. There was that. Yeah, Blake, I agree with you. He was a very nice roommate to have. Oh, here it is. Refugee chased at village. A pop idol named Min Young Min Kim calls you from nearby. She's being chased by pirates from the Wasps. She begs for safety and offers to join your colony. Biologically, she is 53 years old. Be warned, if you accept, you'll have to fight off the pirates on her tail. This is all well and good, but I wish that we could see her stats before offering safety. But I guess we could use a sixth person, so we'll just offer safety. There you are, Min. Let's see what you have. You are incapable of dumb labor, cleaning, hauling, plant work, and mining. Well, what are you good at? Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, then that all makes sense. Of course. Yes. You know what? You can just stay here. Oh, you have a gun. Never mind. Get back to the colony. Leave the gun and then go back to the raiders. They are attacking immediately. Yes, I am aware of that. Then they are after you. If they catch you, then perhaps... You know what? Just... No. How can you drop it? Drop it. Drop it. There you go. Drop it. Good. And then you go up to them. Lead them away. And who's best at shooting? Character? Like you know. Is it there you are. You go and equip that. Yes. Yeah, and then you go over here and you start shooting at people. Possibly they will take her back and just try to escape. I'm not very happy that they are shooting at the walk without me being able to do anything about it. But they may be coming closer. I don't know. Are they... Okay, they just left her and... Now they are... What? So they didn't even kidnap her. Seriously? What? Alright, you go up here. Because you're gonna die soon anyway. I don't need a diva in here. Alright. Who is going to take care of the walk? It has been shot. No immediate danger? No, but still a gunshot from a bolt action rifle. You there, prioritize tending to him. Yes, thank you very, very much. Good. She is incapable of walking. Good, then she can rot out there for all I care. I really don't get why there are colonists like this, because they are of no use to the colony. I realize this may be a little bit of a harsh Third Reich kind of way to look at it, but, well, when I play Rimworld, I'm a pragmatist. A very, very, very harsh pragmatist. Let's build some of these so that we can bury some of these corpses lying around our settlement. Alrighty then. Let us get to the dawn so that these sleepy heads can get up and start working for the colony. And Min has died. What a shock. Yes. We still have low food. Days worth of food storage 3. So you know what? I think that I might like to make some a place to grow food. So let's see. We'll grow rice because that is fairly quick to grow. Growing time 3 days. Yes, we will grow rice. There you are. Also, we'll see if anyone is able to grow medicinal herbs, because if they are, then we will definitely need that later on. It is heal root. Do we have anyone with that ability? We have, where is it? Where is it? Growing 3, 9. Okay, awesome. That means we will have to go in here and say grow. Right there, that'll be priority number 1 for the 2 of no, just for that one. Good. Because then we will have food there as well, instead of having to go and hunt all the time. It'll be a little bit easier. Major break risk. Why? Observed rotten corpse times 2. Well, yeah, I get that. Right, Blake, you're saying that Min was rather old for someone living in a wasteland, and you're unsure if wasteland is the right word to use. Well, yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know if wasteland, if that has to be something that has been fertile once, or if it can be used for something, because this is just an undeveloped planet, so yeah. Let's just say harsh environment. Exotic goods trader. Okay, awesome. Let's see if we can buy some stuff. Perhaps even buy some food, buy something. Yes. Who is the smoothest talker? Social, no. Social, no. 1, 0, and no. Okay, so I guess he's the smoothest talker. Good. Where is the traitor? Trader. There he is. Trade with him. Good. Right, what does he have? I can buy some dogs, I can buy a walk, or is that what I've got? Yes, that's what I've got. I can buy an elephant! No, thank you. I can... Nope. Glitter World medicine, that is very, very expensive. I don't have the money for that. I can sell him uranium. I won't need that, so I'm gonna do that. Also, what can I buy more? Bionic arm, prosthetic leg, joy wire. I can install that in the head of the one who's pessimistic. But that's a little bit too expensive for me at the moment. Components, if I buy them all, then I get 30. Good, because components are a little bit hard to come by. Sometimes. I can buy some hairs. No, I think this is good. A little bit more gold. No. Silver and also some components. So that's good. Awesome. So what are they up to? They are hauling some stuff. They are walking around. What are they doing? What are they doing? Building some research tables. That's good. Like perhaps almost 20% done with this. 500 out of 36. Almost a sixth way through. When we get to 600, then we are a sixth of the way. It's good. The graves are being dug at the moment. That means that we should be able to bury people that are dead, both friends and foes. That is very good. That will be a giant boost for the morale, not to see dead people lying about all the time. What can we do here? Tribalware, smoke leaf joint, shift, club. No. Okay, that is good. That is fine. Awesome. So we are done with most of this. This is very good. Let's say this one is for prisoners. And they are planting stuff in the field over here, which means that in 3 days time we will be able to harvest that and use that to make food. Very, very good. I am very happy with that. And things are progressing nicely with the research also. We are a sixth of the way. And Yeah. Also, if we hunt a couple of more animals, we will have even more food to make stuff from. What about harvesting? Something in the immediate vicinity of... Nope, nothing. Or next to nothing. It's a little bit. Might be able to make some permacan out of it. Good. This is progressing very nicely. So, was it you who were jealous? Are you still jealous of... No, you are not still jealous of the others' bedrooms, which is good. Awesome. Okay, another trader. Fair enough, we just had one, but if you can sell us some more stuff, I won't send you away. Maybe if you'd buy all of our skins, we'd be able to earn some silver and make some coin. Nope. I've got a psychic enchanted lancer. No. Miratramine, which is very, very useful. Permacan. That's way too expensive, but of course it is this, okay? But to buy 20 of this, it's just too much. It's just too expensive. No. Alright then. Heatwave. Oh, okay, so we definitely need to have these passive coolers in here. Yes. And also here. Yeah. Do we have enough wood for that? We have 600 and this is 10, so that means 500. Yes, so we do have enough. Awesome. They should be built fairly soon. As soon as all of the hunting has been dealt with. Abernathy is building all of our stuff. Abernathy is building all of the things that we need to build. Let's see how it affects the indoor climate. So for now, it is supposedly going down, I think. I'd like to make some vents, like right here, here and here, which means 5 times 30, which means 150. Steel, do we have any steel? We have 2 steels, that is not enough. But they have been told to mine up there, so when there is time for that, we'll just make that a priority as well. Good. Because then we only need to build these here in the common room and not in the individual rooms, because the vents will automatically, what's that word? Resupply? No, it will automatically, yeah, spread the same temperature in all of the rooms. But for now there is a very reasonable temperature everywhere, even if there's like a very, very bad temperature outside. So we are fairly well off. Low food for 3 days. Well, it's not really that much of a concern because this will be fully grown in like 2 days, which means that we will have more than enough food as soon as the rice is fully grown. That is also very, very good. And we are surviving the heat wave splendidly. Things are going very well now. Things are going very, very well. I am very pleased and very happy and also very content. I am one happy weasel. How are the moods of the different people looking? Ugly environment, slightly impressive barracks. I really don't like sharing a room with others. Why are you sharing a room with someone else? Green? What? Ah, it was because the wall was away when, yeah. So it had seen it as just one room, of course. Yeah, fair enough. So I should just disregard that needs. Not Daphne's master. So where is Daphne? Is this Daphne? No, that's Octave. Is this Daphne? Yes, training master. What about Jabella? Is she? No, she doesn't care about that. So that means that Green should be the master of Daphne training. Green, they have a bond. What about you? Do you have yes bond? What about the fox? What does the fox say? That Green has a bond, but can't be her master. Fair enough. Alrighty then. Right, so I think this is a good time. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, never mind. I think this is a good time to end the episode, so thank you all for watching and thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. There wouldn't be, well, much point in me just sitting around here talking to myself. At least there wouldn't be any point in streaming it. I might do that already when I'm not streaming, so yeah, we don't want any more of that. But anyways, thank you for being here. My name is Crystal Bandit. I will see you in the next stream, in the next video, or in the next thing that I do on the channel. So, we'll see each other next time. Bye.